Thank you for joining us today. My name is Lucinda O'Brien and I am the Project Manager for the Meat Processing General Quality and Safety Skills Project. I'm here to talk you through our validation drafts or final drafts, which are now available on the webpage. This video will give you instructions on how to use the webpage and a bit of information on what the key changes are that have come up for final drafts. As you can see on the screen, it is the Skills Impact webpage with the Meat Processing Project page showing. On the top of the screen, you'll see some information about our validation and the work we have conducted so far. Currently, we have 4 draft qualifications, 1 skill set, and 122 reviewed units of competency up for validation. Accompanying these documents, we have created a summary of changes document, which is available for you in the highlighted section here. Simply click on the green part and you'll be able to open up the summary of changes document. So this document will show you what the old or current code and title are for the components and what our new proposed code and title are. It shows you the outcome, whether it's been a major change, a minor change, if the document is new, or if it's proposed for deletion. In the last column, you'll see what the changes are that have been made from the draft phases through to the final draft. To search through this document, it's on your keyboard, hold down Control and press F, and you'll see a little search box that appears. If you're familiar with the old component codes, please do feel free to type them in, or you could use our new proposed codes. So for example, if I was looking for the Sharpen and Handle Knives Safely unit, which used to be called Sharpen Knives, I could just type in Sharpen Knives, and you can see that the page will navigate to that unit. In this document, it'll show you what the new proposed unit code is and title, and it gives you a summary of what the changes that have been made are. Back into the web page, if you scroll down, you'll see instructions on how to use our feedback hub. You do need to create a login and it will send an authentication email through to your email address, which you'll need to activate. We also have an option for you to send feedback via email. You can simply download all of the drafts in a Word document form and use track changes or comment boxes and send the updated versions to myself, and my email address is on screen there. We are conducting some online consultation sessions, so please do feel free to register and join us for one of these sessions. Otherwise, we will have a copy of the presentation available on the webpage for you to view as well. On screen now, you can see a summary of our consultation of feedback. The part that I'd like to draw your attention to is the key changes which we have included in the final drafts. Some of the equivalency statuses of the units have been checked and determinations have been updated. We have created a new skill set for a meat processing mentor. We have updated the assessment conditions of the units of competency. In particular, the ante and post-mortem units, they now have a statement saying a suitably qualified supervisor must hold that relevant unit or have equivalent skills and knowledge. In majority of the units of competency, we have added a statement saying assessments for this unit must include at least 3 forms of evidence. In the meat safety area, the 2 qualifications, a Certificate 3 and Certificate 4, now include entry requirements into the qualifications, and we are very keen to hear your feedback on these entry requirements. Further information has been provided for the micro meat processing unit of competency and the definition for the assistance of training and assessment. Please have a look at the 2 units of competency and you'll be able to see the micro meat processing premises definition below. We have added additional information around these units for the regulators and for training deliverers, and that is also going to be included in the training package companion volume implementation guide. There is additional information added to this draft of the guide. So we have further clarification on the assessment conditions around meat safety, including the pathways into different meat safety workplaces, delivery on co-assessment units, mandatory workplace requirements, foundation skills, notes about the Australian and industry standards, and our use of terminology. Further documents that you can see here on the screen are available for you to download. They include all of the feedback we have received throughout the draft phases and our responses and actions. If I open up one of these documents here, you'll be able to see there is a heat map to show the states and territories and the organisations that have interacted. Scrolling down, you'll be able to see the feedback received. So this is from a registered training organisation in New South Wales on the elective group A for the Certificate 3 meat safety inspection. And their comment is, good to see 2 units for the micro meat processing facilities. There may be more of these into the future. And you can see our response. Thank you for your confirmation. To provide feedback, down below we have an accordion here with grey headings. Now their components are all broken up into the qualifications, the skill set, and the units are broken down in their respective unit sectors. At the top, we do have our companion volume draft information, which I mentioned before. So this is proposed additions that we would like to include in the companion volume. To view and provide feedback, simply click on the View Draft. Now, to provide feedback, you can say, yes, you support with minor modifications. And once you click that, you'll be able to provide a comment in the document. So if we scroll down, you see here there is a provide comment option. So the document itself is laid out to provide the information as mentioned earlier on those respective sectors. If, for example, I wanted to provide comment, I can click on provide comment, go to the text or point section. Personally, I prefer the text highlight as it does directly show us the area of the document you are providing comment on. Say I wanted to comment on validity, so I click on validity and a text box will appear. You can then type your feedback. To save, simply click out and it will save automatically. If you'd like to delete your feedback, you can click into your text box and press delete and it will remove. Please note that you will not be able to delete other users' feedback. If you are viewing a document that has quite a few comments, you can turn all comments on and off down below. You also have the option to turn off other users' comments so that you can only see your own. So I'll quickly just delete this now and the feedback is removed. Due to the size of the project, we understand that you may not be able to provide feedback on each component, so please do go through the sections and select the documents that are most relevant to yourself. We also have 10 units of competency which are proposed for deletion. If I click on the ribbon here, you'll be able to see some of the units have got a proposed replacement unit, and some of the units are just indicated that they are no longer required by industry. To provide feedback on the proposed for deletion, please complete the form in the link above, or you may email myself as well. It is really key for us to know from industry that these units are no longer required or if the replacement units are suitable. That way we can remove them from the training package. If you did have any questions throughout the validation process, please feel free to contact myself, Lucinda O'Brien, and as you can see, my email is on screen. Key thing to note, our feedback is available from the 17th of May until Tuesday the 14th of June. Please make sure you have a look through the documents and provide comment. We really do appreciate all of your hard work and valuable feedback throughout this entire project. Thank you and looking forward to seeing your feedback.